students, welcome to Prudential Businesses. So students, in our previous class we had discussed some of the case studies of class 11 CBSE Business Studies book. Okay, we have discussed from the chapter 2, that is forms of business organization. So today also in this class we will be discussing some of the case studies from the same chapter. Okay, so this is a case that we will be discussing today. In yesterday's class, in my previous video, we have discussed a case study relating to how to obtain the certificate of incorporation. Just a recap of what we have already studied in our previous class. In our previous class, we have discussed regarding how to obtain a certificate of incorporation which is meant only for the private companies, right? Now, in order to convert a company from a private to a public, then what are the necessary steps we need to do? We will be learning in this case. Okay. So for that reason, please see this case. Here you see the question. Mr. Y has a business whose shares are restricted among the members of his family and well-wishers. Okay. So this sentence tells us about what? That means Mr. Y has a business whose shares are restricted among the members of his family and well-wishers. That means his shares are not transferable. His shares are not negotiable. If it is in the cases with the public limited companies, then any people anywhere in India, they can buy and they can transfer shares from one person to another person. But for the private companies, shares will be restricted among the members of his family and well-wishers. Okay. Next here you see, with the passing of time and frame, after the passing of days, the owners wanted to shift their business from a private limited company to a public limited company. Clear? For this, is approached the ICICI Bank as a financial institution who promised them to obtain the certificate of commencement of business. Now you see, with the passing of days, now this particular business of Mr. Y, he wants to transfer it to a public limited company. For that reason, it approached an ICICI Bank, which will be working as a financial institution. And the work of this financial institution, ICICI Bank, is to convert the private company to a public limited company by issuing the certificate of commencement of business. Okay. So the ICICI Bank will not issue the certificate of commencement of business. That is the work of a registrar of companies. But ICICI Bank as a financial institution will be helping Mr. Y to get this or to obtain this certificate of commencement of business. Okay. And how it will be that is obtained? Through obtaining an approval from Securities and Exchange Board of India, and finally listing its shares in a stock exchange. So these are the various steps in which a private company has to undergo to convert itself to a public limited company. We will be discussing each and every of those steps. Now you see, you are to describe the steps that the ICICI Bank has done in this process of converting the business of Mr. Y from a private limited company to a public limited company. So what are those steps? Once a company has received the certificate of incorporation, which is a private company, that means Mr. Y, which is the owner of this business, must be a private company. He must already have the certificate of incorporation. Now from that particular stage to the stage of certificate of commencement of business, what are those steps? We will be discussing here. So the first step in this regard is to obtain this approval from Securities and Exchange Board of India. That is called SEBI. Short form we call it as just SEBI. Okay. So under SEBI, what happens? There you need to disclose all your business activities, and also you need to disclose your material, your machines, and also your immaterial activities, including your bank balances, your company balances, your past financial records. All those things you need to disclose to SEBI. If you do not disclose, then SEBI can restrict your approval, can stop your approval of getting the certificate. Okay, so that will be done under the provision of Disclosure and Investment Protection Act of 2000. So under that condition, if you do not disclose your necessary documents, SEBI has the power to stop giving you the required permission to get the certificate of commencement of business. So in order to get that certificate, SEBI will be giving you the first approval. After that you have got the SEBI approval from SEBI, after SEBI has shown you a positive sign, then your next step will be to get to issue the prospectus or a statement in lieu of prospectus. Now you see, when you apply for a particular schools, universities or colleges, for first thing is that you will be asking for a prospectus. Now what are the things that are written in a prospectus of a school or a college? Everything will also be written in the prospectus of a company. So under that prospectus, if you do not have a prospectus, then a particular statement you need to issue, that is called a statement in lieu of prospectus. Okay. The prospectus people will be seeing and they will be deciding whether they will be applying shares in this particular company or not. Okay. So next, after you have issued the prospectus, the next step is to fix your professionals, fix your parties. The parties can be your banker, that can be your underwriter, that can be your broker. Okay. So under that step, what happens? A banker will be helping you to do your various financial activities, like that of what? Like that of honoring your checks, like disbursement of checks to your employees, payment of your rents. Okay. Or in that way you need to make various agreements with the banks. Okay. Including the calculation of interest, etc. They will be doing it. Okay. So next you need to fix your brokers. Usually what happens, your company is a new company. In that case, the people at large, now your main aim is to what? To issue the certificate of commencement of business. So under the certificate of commencement of business, you will be giving shares to the public at large. But the public at large must have certain confidence in your company. So for that particular confidence, who will be doing this? The brokers will be doing this. The brokers will be approaching the required public and they will be motivating them to come and invest in your company. Okay. So that is about the work of a broker. Another party or another professional that you need to fix about your is that underwriters. In the case with the underwriters, what happens? If your shares are unfortunately been left unsubscribed, then those underwriters will be coming and subscribing your shares. They will be acting as a guarantee. They must be, the underwriters are usually from a reputed business class, and they will be working as a guarantee that if your shares are unsubscribed, then they will be coming and helping you to subscribe those shares by even they will be subscribing their shares in their own name. Okay, so that was about the third step in this stage of capital subscription stage. That was fixing of various professionals like your bankers, underwriters or brokers will be your third step. Now come to the fourth step, that is called minimum subscription stage. So under minimum subscription stage, here you see in point number 2, you have issued prospectus to the public. From that date to the date before the allotment of the shares, you need to get 90% of your issued capital. Okay, issued capital, that means the amount of capital which you have offered to the public to come and subscribe your shares. So you need to get 90% of your issued capital. Okay, but if you do not get 90% of your issued capital within 120 days, then you need to return back all the subscription amount, whatever public has given to you. Okay, so that is all about the minimum subscription stage. And next, after the minimum subscription stage is over, then next you need to file an application to the register of companies. In that application, you need to write about all the allotment activities, all the shares and securities that have been subscribed till now with reference to the minimum subscription. That statement is called the return on allotment. That return on allotment you need to submit to the register of companies. Then only if he is satisfied with the return on allotment statement, then only he will be asking you to allot the shares to the public. Okay, so that is usually done in the office of the registrar. Now that is all about the capital subscription stage. Now come to the final stage of getting this certificate of commencement of business. Under this particular final stage, you need to do all those activities you need to do in the registrar's office. There, along with the return on allotment certificate, you need to submit an application stating all the amount of money, all the amount of shares and securities that the your directors have subscribed for, or your professionals have subscribed for. Usually the persons who will be signing the memorandum of association, they are considered as the first directors of the company. Those directors have paid how much amount, all those things as you need to submit to the registrar's office. Okay. So along with that, you also need to submit a declaration. That declaration is that all the requirements of the company has been compiled. That declaration you need to sign it by your directors or your company secretaries. Okay. So that was all about the commencement of business. Now to go to the certificate of commencement of business, the registrar will be verifying all those particular documents, and if he is satisfied, then he will be issuing you the certificate of commencement of business. Whenever you get your certificate of commencement of business, then you can distribute your shares to any person around India. Then your company will be transforming from a private company to a public limited company. Okay. So that's all about for this question. I hope the answer to this question is clear to you. And if it is clear to you, please don't forget to hit the like button. Okay. So that's all for today class. Thank you very much.